Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody today? Hopefully you're doing good. Well, Friday, that's what the title is about, since we last met. Friday, I went downstairs. Um, Wife said the dryer wasn't working right. I went downstairs and I spent about, I don't know, about 6 hours working on the dryer. I took my air line down there. I blew the lint trap out. And then I took the hose off and I blew that out and blew the trap out that goes outside, and started the dryer back up and it didn't work still. It would run and then shut off. Just a second. Anyways, good morning, Allie. You're looking lovely as ever. And good morning, Bobby. Nice to have you here. So I took the front cover off and it had a bunch of lint down there. So I scraped all the lint out of it. Took my air hose in there and I blew it all out the best I could. I took the top off, got my air hose down there and blew it all out. And I mean, this dryer is probably 7 years old. It had a bunch of lint in it, probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 pounds of lint. Got it all cleaned out of there and put it all back together, and it ran for a couple minutes and still had the E1 code. So I ended up taking the front of the complete front off and pulling the thermostator out. And I cleaned that and put that back in because they claimed that's one of the problems. And it wasn't. Then when I'm working on that, all of a sudden I hear a gurgling and I turn around and look and the basement's starting to flood. So I get my snake out. I stop working on the dryer. I work on the basement for about an hour. I get that done. We call the guy back and he said, well, he'll come back and he'll rerun the line again to make sure I got everything. And he come back the next day. But I started working on the dryer, put everything back together again, and it didn't work. It ran for a few minutes and then shut down again. Well, I started getting on the computer, and there's like 4 or 5 different things that could go wrong. Well, when you start looking at parts, and if I replace one part and that's not it, it's $35. If I replace another part and that's not it, it's another $26. If I replace the third part, now I'm into it for $100, and this is a 7 or 8 year old dryer that, is practically worn out. So I went and done Saturday. We had a hot dog event, and Friday night I started having real bad stomach pains right here, right just below your hiatal hernia, your hiatal place right here, your sternum. I was having such bad pains, I barely made it upstairs from the basement, and I went in and sat in my recliner, and that's where I was all day or all night Friday until I got up Saturday morning. I got up about 4 o'clock, 4:20, I think. Yeah, 4:20 Saturday. Hello, Eagle BP. Nice to have you here. Well, anyways, I got up at about 4:20 Saturday, and I had to start getting stuff around for the event because I usually pack the car the night before, and I didn't do that. So I started getting all that stuff around because I had to leave around 7:30. got all that done, and I was feeling a lot better than I was Friday. I got back home Saturday and I started hurting again. And when it was said and done, by 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I couldn't even move my hands. My wrists had swelled up. I had to put ice packs with. I got these constricted like tubes, and I put them on my arm, and I put the ice packs right here, and then I roll them back over to keep the ice packs on my wrist. And I was like that all night. Every 2 or 3 hours, get up, put a new ice pack on. And and yesterday, Sunday, I wasn't feeling good. And yesterday, I still wasn't feeling good. I'm still not feeling good. I don't know what's going on. I'm having some stomach issues or whatever. And I know it's from when I had the surgery 2 years ago. I just don't know what's going on with it. Something's not agreeing with me with what I ate, or it's not digesting or something. And so until that works its way, I guess I'm going to have to deal with it. So, all right there, Big Steve. So that's where I've been. So I wanted to get on here yesterday, but I just, if I got up at 10 after 5, and I hadn't been to bed most of the night. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But that's where I've been since we last met. Well, oh, sorry. And then yesterday, Sunday, I got on the internet, and there was a woman that had a good used dryer in town for $50. So I messaged her, and I said, "Hey, I'm interested," and because my wife, she left me a message saying, "Hey, right here's a dryer." So I messaged this woman in the morning, like 9 o'clock, and I messaged her at 1 o'clock. "Hey, I'm interested in this. If you still have it, give me a call." Well, I don't understand if people have got something for sale if they don't watch what they're trying to sell. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I get a message, from Facebook, item sold. Now, she could have sold this item at 11 o'clock in the morning, or if she'd have just, give me a call. So I ended up buying a dryer yesterday, a good used one, and it doesn't have a computer, which that's what I wanted. I want a good old-fashioned dryer without the electronics in it. I hate the computerized stuff because that's all that goes wrong with it, and when it goes wrong, it's $200-300 to fix it. And I'll take a 20-year-old washer and a 20-year-old dryer any day that's in good working condition over a brand new one. So, anyways, this dryer is probably 10 or 12 years old. Looks very, very good. Come from a clean house. Guy is a ex-military police prison guard. And he says, "I tell you what, if you get it home and it doesn't work, you bring it back and I'll give you twice your money back." All right. So I brought it home, plugged it in, turned on the gas, thing fired right up, runs like a champ. Just like a brand new one. $100 for it. So I'm happy, he's happy, we're all happy. The only dog on TV network, that's right. Good morning, Gene. Good morning, JD. Nice to have you here. Oh. I did get on YouTube yesterday for a few minutes, and I was in the Bobby Sprinkle room for a few minutes. Well, other than that, I was just on Facebook looking for a washer yesterday, for a dryer yesterday. And I didn't do anything yesterday as far as on YouTube. I made it into Picker Rick's room as he was saying goodbye. So, but I spent the majority of the day looking for a dryer, and then found one. And when we went and got it, my son and her cousin took it downstairs for me, and I took the hose and everything off from the old one. Had them take that back upstairs. While they did that, I put the hose on the new one or the gas line and exhaust hose on it. And then me and my grandson, we put it up on blocks because, you never can tell when the basement's going to flood. So we put it up on blocks and got it all level. And, works like a champ. And today I am going to going to the Dollar Tree to do the shopping. I'm going to start the Dollar Tree meals tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I've been too busy and too sick to deal with it yet. So, and Mama didn't make the lasagna. She's making it today. So that's another reason why I'm starting tomorrow. Good morning, Kevin. Nice to have you here. Yeah, because she went to the laundromat. She went to the laundromat Sunday, and she only took 4 loads with her, and and she $20. She said, I ain't doing that no more. And I said, figure it out, and that was it was about two loads a day, between the kids and all of us, and Moose Knuckle. Yeah, set the volume, man. You're right there, Moose. Good morning, Moose. Nice to have you here. If you had to spend $60 a week at the laundromat or $40 a week at the laundromat, that's $2,000 a year. Oh no, I'm glad we got a dryer. So it was either going to be that, or I was going to have to stand there in front of a fan and hold them up and dry them. So. Joe Hopper, good morning. Nice to have you here. Junkyard, good morning. Oh. Written in blood. Thank you. You're looking lovely as ever too, Written. So that was since we've last met. So yeah. Would have been nice if I could have won the lottery in between all that. My luck was going so good all weekend. So, but I'm telling you, I did luck out. I was at the auction, And it was a county auction, and they were selling all sorts of county stuff, and Department of Aging, and you know all this other stuff. You need coffee? Well, go get you some there, Allie. Anyways, I bought 36 stainless steel napkin holders. 3 of them brand new, still in the box, for $2. That was a good deal. The wife said, "Why did you buy 36 of them?" I said, "Because I had to buy all of them, because they didn't just sell me just 2 or 3. They sold the whole, there was 3 boxes of them. And they sold all of them. And I got them for $2. Good morning, Ruby Slippers." And that was a good deal. Well, then I bought some banners. These banners are red, white, and blue. They're from 1976. Okay. I believe it's 76. Whenever the election was, either 76 or 78. I don't know. But they're from the 70s. And these banners were for putting around the election, the voting booths. But I'm going to put them around, I'm going to get the clips, and I'm going to put them around the folding tables. I got them for $3. Got a whole stack of them. And I thought that was a good deal. But the best deal of it, those food containers, you see them, like at the schools having stuff that they transport food in that are electric. They plug them in or whatever, and they keep hot stuff hot. They're big plastic ones, You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Anyways, they had a whole stack of them. Must have been 15 or 20. They started out the bid at $50. They worked their bid clear down to $1. Couldn't get $1 for the whole stack. He said, "Okay, whoever wants them can have them free." How much do they got to have for it, Kevin? Anyways, I went over there and I picked up 2 of the electric ones and 2 of the insulated ones that aren't electric, and 1 vinyl one that's insulated, that's collapsible. Now, mind you, when the car goes anywhere during an event, it is so packed that there's hardly room in it for anything. Well, we had to end up configuring and moving and cabotulating and hiding stuff here and putting stuff there and stacking stuff in here, and until we got everything in the car. And I had my grandson with me. Good morning, Kevin and Jeff. Nice to have you here. I had my grandson with me, and he had to end up holding the vinyl collapsible one, and that I put the foam trays and some paper towels and some other stuff inside that, because I didn't have room for it, so I put it all inside that. But the electric ones they didn't have cords, but they take a cord like a computer cord or like a PlayStation cord. So I've got an old computer here. I'm gonna jerk the cord off the back of it and take it out there and plug it into one and see if it works. If it don't work, oh well. If it does work, hey, I just lucked out, didn't I? So, excuse me. A $6 domestic pitcher. That's a good deal, Kevin. What's the name of the pawn shop, Kevin? Do they have a website? There you go, Daryl. Oh, I bet. Hey, I'm not going to try to contact the Russians. No. The Chinese. I'm going to tell them about you, Bobby. You're selling their Chinese secrets on how to get their laundry clean. Ancient Chinese secret. They had full shelves of beer yesterday. I bet they did. I bet they weren't full for very long. Did you get you some, Junkyard? You end up failing. Because you didn't bring enough money, you just didn't have enough intestinal fortitude to go the distance there, Kevin. That's right, mission first. Money source, Angola. I would hope they'd have a website. Yeah, there you go. Huh. Well, hey, store-wide clearance sale, 20% off everything. So they marked everything up 250%, and then give you 20% off. Um, uh, I sent them a message on Facebook. Just me. Good morning. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Well, good. Now at least it won't burn down. Jeff Skews, good morning. I think I've already said good morning to you, but good morning. Isn't it like them Californians complaining when it's raining and then complaining when the place is burning down? I don't understand it. Maybe you slide away now. Yeah. Mudslide. Today is only gonna, today is Tuesday, so I'm gonna be out of here by 8:30. And I am not gonna be here Saturday. I got that. I got another auction to do. I have to. The auction starts at 9 o'clock on Saturday, and so I got to be there around 7:30. See what the Army broke this time. Okay there, Daryl. Have a good one, man. Everybody say it with me, Kevin. Yeah. Oh, I know you got my back there, Bobby. Yep. Yeah, I won't be here like I was. I won't be here Saturday, because I got that, and I'm not lying to you. But there it is. See, starts at 9. Personal property at 9 a.m. They are going to have there's someone the house and 5.1 acres, but they got 12 antique John Deere tractors, equipments, parts, toy tractors, John Deere memorabilia, guns, coins, 6-string Fender guitar with case from the 1950s, porcelain Winchester sign with hanger, tools, household equipment, much, much more. That's what they got there. So there's probably going to be 100 or so people there. At that Fulton County auction, there was only 44 people there, 44 bid slips. So I know. Yeah, and so, but anyways, there was only 44 people there. I didn't sell too much at the beginning, and it started picking up after, people started. There was some stuff people didn't want, so they come and got hot dogs or sausages or whatever. I had Polish kielbasa natural casings, and those were £1/4. And I bought a box of them a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to get rid of those, so I priced them out at $4 a piece and sold them. So I sold all but one. So no, I ain't buying no John Deere tractor. All right, Kevin, you have a great day at work. See you later. I love you too. So, but anyways, I'm not buying no John Deere tractor. Even if I could afford it, I have no place to put it. I got too many other collectibles around here. And by collectibles, they're collecting dust. So, Mitchell family, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, that's just about the gist of it. A guy that run the auction, and this is, I was so busy doing stuff Saturday that I forgot. I put everything in a bag and left it in a refrigerator and forgot to grab it. And it was the relish jalapeno, mild banana peppers, and that was it, because I already had ketchup and mustard in the cooler, and I had the onions in the cooler, and sauerkraut. So I forgot all that stuff. So I had to run down about 1.5 miles down the street to Walmart and go buy new and bring it back. So now I've got, well, it really doesn't matter now. Now I don't have to go buy anything because I have it for Friday or Saturday. But it just, you get there and get set up, and next thing you know, hey, where's all this stuff at? You know, and I'm looking in the car and everything and can't find it. I said, oh man, I know exactly where it's at. It's in the refrigerator. I forgot to grab it. So I'm just glad I remembered the hot dogs and sausages. Grandson loved it. He thought it was pretty cool. He was there working it with me. He said, hey, Papa, what if there's 1,000 people there? I said, I wish there was, but hell, if there was, they're all going to be SOL because of, you know, I only brought 160, you know, with me. So, yeah, it can be. Yeah. So, I got to load up everything because we got to leave out of here um, like 7:15 Saturday morning.
Yeah, you do.
You're going with me.
I'm not.
Yes,
I fired myself. Talk to your friends.
I've already
I'm
hired you.
not.
I've rehired you. You just don't understand.
You ain't rehired nobody.
Yes, I
You
am.
just don't get the big picture.
I'll give you
You're
the
gonna
big.
get out there with a sign help on it.
I'll give you the big picture.
Oh, no. No. What? You want something thrown at you?
No, I didn't do anything. I'm I'm laughing.
Yeah. Mister, I don't feel good. No. No.
Kevin says, I hear the hot dog business can be brutal on your mental faculties. I hear. That's how Kathy snapped, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's the idiot you people are talking to.
She says it's the idiot that we were talking to. I wonder who that could be. Floyd, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You just got off work? Gene says, give me a Gibb slap.
No, you know what? I think you like that. I don't want to do anything that you're like.
It's attention, honey.
Well, I don't care if that's something you're not getting married or.
Yeah, Kathy may give you the big picture. Yeah. No. She will go.
Oh, no.
A dryer done her in. Yeah. Yeah. So. Well, anyways, I gotta get donuts and coffee and stuff like that. So for Saturday morning. Oh yeah, sure, Gene. I see how you are. Thought us brothers were supposed to stick together, Gene. Sure. No. You know what they say there, Junkyard? About how's the old saying go? I don't even get to start it up or ring its little bell, but let that train jump the track and see who catches hell. That's right. Well, congratulations there, right, Floyd? Did you, you know? Yeah, but you're inciting the ass whipping there, Gene. Did you like that one, Junkyard? Good morning, Googler. Nice to have you here. It's nice to have you all here. If I haven't said hi to you, I'm sorry. I probably missed you. But if you're here and I haven't said sorry to you, good morning, and you're looking lovely as ever. If you want to take that as a compliment, fine. If you don't want, that's fine. So. Life on the trail. Good morning. Nice to have you here. You guys don't know one another, walk up and down the chat room. If you see somebody you don't know, check out their channel. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to, that's fine. We just don't do a sub for sub here, we don't beg for subscribers. So, but if you want to show them some channel love, I'm sure they'll show it back to you. I put that on Facebook here yesterday, Bobby. You should have got some views on it. Oh, I don't blame you, Floyd. Jose, how are you doing? Buenos dias. Nice to have you here, Jose. You don't know who Jose is? He was in here the other day. If I believe I'm correct, military. So nice to have you here. It's hard to remember, but it's been since Friday. You guys excuse me, I have to powder my nose real quick. And if you're in here, Alabama, Bushcrafter, I just checked on that this morning, and it left the Atlanta terminal at 12:22 yesterday afternoon, headed towards your destination. So hopefully you get it today. I don't understand the 2-day delivery, and then it takes more than 2 days. They should give back some of the money. California conservatives, yeah, I know. So, I'd rather be a California conservative than a California liberal. So. Now, here's just something for you. Just follow me here. That's an oxymoron. Yeah. Very rare. It is rare. They're a California conservative. That's right. Say I am a witness to a bank robbery. Okay. And I'm the only witness there is. I'm sitting on the stand and they're asking me questions. And the first question is, Iron Dog, did you see the bank robbers come in? Well, I thought I seen them, but I can't remember if I seen them or not. But I did see them in there. I didn't see them. Can't remember if I seen them come in. Did you see if they had any weapons? Well, I didn't see. Well, I don't know if I had any weapons or not. I didn't. I thought I seen them, but I can't remember if I seen them or not. Can you pick out any of these bank robbers that are sitting here? Are any of these people sitting here the bank robbers? Well, they all look familiar, but I can't really remember if they were the ones that were in the bank or not. I could have probably seen them at the ice cream shop. Now, that being said, if I was the only witness in the bank and I said all that, do you think them people are going to get convicted? Do you think anybody's going to give them a second look? Do you think anybody's going to say anything? Do you think the government's going to let them go? The police? So why is Judge Kavanaugh having such a hard time with a woman that can't remember to wipe her own ass, but she can remember something that happened 36 years ago, but she can't remember how she got there, where she got there, where it was, or where she left, or where, what she had. Only had one beer. Well, I asked. It must have been all the Quaaludes she had. So, you know what I'm saying. You don't understand the questions. Now do you understand, Jeff? They would hear. They would convict him. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, she is a cross-eyed dingledort. I understand that there, Jose, but I was just trying to give a reference. If you're a witness to something, you should be able to understand. You should be able to give a recollection, to recall what went on. And she can't recall nothing but, oh, I know he was there. But she can't remember anything else, but she can remember him. Oh. Oh, yeah, we know, Kevin. Good morning, Dirty Dog Diggers. You are looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Bama Grits, you are the sunshine that opens the petals to the flowers that let the let the bumblebees collect the nectar. And let the bees collect the nectar. So honey can be made. By the way, I love your nail polish there, Bama Grits. I live in the 1950s. There was no cameras. You'd better deal on one-legged prostitute, yeah. Yeah. Well, she can't even remember what she did 7 weeks ago or whatever. If she gives somebody some paperwork. Jewish Redneck Preppers, good morning. Nice to have you here. Molly Gordon, you're looking lovely as ever. Tammy Sprinkle. I didn't see you, but if you're in here, good morning, Tammy Sprinkle. You're looking lovely as ever. How old are you, Floyd? You're welcome, Molly. I'm old enough to know better and too young to resist, but how old are you there, Floyd? You're 50. Yeah, you're just a year older than me. Told her friend by cell phone, called her friend by cell phone. It wouldn't do it. They didn't get cell phones till 1986 or 84 or whatever. And then you had to carry them on, had a battery pack and everything else. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, Mama. So. Well, she walked into the Safeway store and seen some guy working there, and the Safeway store didn't even open up until 1986. So, from what I understand, there's more holes in her story than a strainer. So. But Patrick, good morning. Nice to have you here. But you know how it is. Yeah, you had the big brick phones and you had to carry a battery pack to go with them. Weighed about 25 pounds, come with a suitcase. More holes in her story than your socks. Yeah, you need new socks. Darn them darn socks. He said his father read him memories from his calendar on for Christmas when he was a boy. Um, you caught the biggest fish? Yeah, calling an airstrike. Yeah. Hey, I got a cell phone back in 1991, and the damn thing was this big, that thick, you know, and it plugged into your cigarette lighter. Okay. And I didn't get it. The garbage company I worked for got it for me because I was so far away from them that they couldn't get a hold of me by radio. So they had to call me. And they used to use a pager, but the paging system didn't work half the time. Chris and Claudine Panna, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. At least Claudine is. Good enough for Mama? Aw. By the way, Tammy and Bobby just celebrated their 11th wedding anniversary a little bit ago, a few days ago. Congratulations. Yep, I live 6 miles from here and 8.2 miles from there. You're absolutely right. And I'm close to somewhere. Next to nowhere. Bobby wanted me to mention that that'd be $50. Bobby just sent it in an envelope. He was lagging. No, you have to re-sign up every month. You can't get there from here. I'm telling you, you can't. I'm doing good, Chris and Claudine, and how about you? I'm 5 miles from anywhere. Huh. Sorry about that, just me. Maybe you got to get better internet service. All it takes is just one buffer, and then you don't think about it, and next thing you know, it just cascades back and back and back and back and back. Your fault. Anyways, I got to get out of here at 8:30, so it's about an hour and 10 minutes away. But I think when I get home, 'cause I really haven't had anything decent to eat since Thursday night because I haven't felt good. But I think I'm going to make me a couple of eggs and some beef hash for breakfast when I come home. Maybe even some biscuits, scratch made. Yeah, she was under oath. So. No, it's just the thrift store here has a special thing goes on Tuesday for uh, us elderly people. You go there 8:30 in the morning, you get a good deal. Excuse me there, Big Steve, but that would take probably a rake as big as that thing is to scratch that. Bowl of Cheerios. Overnight delivery is 3 days here. Yeah. So. Oh, by the way, good morning, Ron. I'm sorry. Nice to have you here, Ron. I made money. I didn't get rich, but I made money. I didn't do as good as I wanted, but I didn't do as bad as I expected. So I didn't. You're the one that started. All I said was that you said scratch my butt and take a rake. Pots of coffee for breakfast. So I even have some homemade canned sausage gravy. At least that's what it says on the label. Made just like from home. All right, there. Just me. You have yourself a great day. Take care. You're offended now? Well, most people are. So I'm sorry if you're offended. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry if you're offended. I don't have to insinuate. Turn around there, Big Steve. Turn around. You're in the right state for that. Yeah. So, that's just like them home canned tamales. Yeah, that's right. I'm so mad. Oh, I love making my own sausage gravy, but if I'm in a hurry, I got a nice can opener. Just scrape it out. I put like it's always so thick when you get it, so I put maybe 2 or 3 teaspoons or tablespoons of milk in with it. and then mix it, and thin it out a little bit. I like sausage gravy, but I don't like it so thick like it's paste. I want it to, I don't want it runny, but I want it to be, to where you can enjoy it without having to take a drink of something every time you take a bite because your jaws are glued together. So. And I think after my 7-day Dollar Tree dinner thing, I'm gonna, well, because I don't want to miss on it, I think I'm gonna make a country breakfast for dinner one night. I have, oh, I got about 5 pounds of sausage links out there, but I'll bring in one package of them. I think there's like 30 to a pack. So I bought them on, they were on sale a couple weeks ago, so I bought a couple packs of them. Put them in the freezer. So, had biscuits and the sausage gravy, yep. But I'll cube up some potatoes and fry them and have some. I don't cook eggs to order when we have them for country breakfast or something like that for dinner. It's all scrambled. So, but and I'll make sausage gravy and biscuits and stuff like that, and just have a great big old country breakfast for dinner. Well, yeah, if it pays enough. It has to pay good, though, doesn't it, Kevin? Oh man, I cracked open an egg a couple of months ago. My son-in-law, they have chickens. I cracked open an egg, and the only thing that was red. There wasn't a thing in it that was yellow. I thought, wow. I'm glad I always crack my eggs into a cup before I put them in with the rest of them. And that's a tip for you all. Some people don't do it. They crack all the eggs together. No, you crack an egg, you crack an egg into a bowl, check it, put it in the bowl with the rest of them, Make a ham and egg sandwich. There you go, Jeff. That sounds good. You've grown far too many women in your lifetime. Uh-oh. That's right. As long as you're not in the video, you're good. I seen a picture on Facebook. It's this little kid with another little girl, a little boy and a little girl, and they're standing at the riverbank. And she's got her hand on his shoulder, I think, and he's got his hand on her bottom. And it says, "Little Jimmy doesn't know it, but his political career is ruined already." Oh. But when I go to the Salvation Army, after I leave there, I have to go to the bank. I just got paid for the event that we did last weekend. So the birthday, 50 years service or whatever, 50 years in business thing. I just got paid for that yesterday. So got to go put that check in the bank. Time changes everything. Yes, it does. So. Idaho Hillbilly, yard sale, garage sale money, making finds and picks. Yeah, because you have to dress them up. Is that open yet? There, Dirty Dog? Because I got to get my costume on, or I'm not allowed to. Am I allowed to enter this month? Doesn't come back to haunt me. If I'm not allowed to enter this month, I won't. But if I am, I'll get my costume on. Huh. Only one time for you? Oh, baloney, Junkyard. You were in prison for 30 years and you know it. Quit lying to these people. Yeah, don't play with it. Don't play. I can't even say it without a straight face. Yeah, don't play with it in public, Dave. Wow, that's pretty cool, Jose. All right, then I'll go. Excuse me while I go get my costume. If you guys got a puppy, a little fur baby you love so dearly, like Kathy has me, you can enter that little lovely mule into, excuse me, I don't know why I even said that. You can enter that mutt into the Dirty Dog contest because I'm the only purebred that's going to be in there. But you can enter that mutt into the Dirty Dog Diggers contest, and we'll see who wins. But you, my wife says I'm a mutt. Yeah, mine says poor Kathy. That's because I am the dog. That's what makes it fair there, Big Steve. I thought you had a costume on now, dog. That's a G. Oh, gee, thanks, Gene. No. Um. Anyways, go to the Dirty Dog Diggers and follow the instructions on the video. Well, thank you, Chris and Claudine. And if you have, like I said, Chris and Claudine, I don't know if you know who Dirty Dog Diggers is, but check out our channel. If you have a fur baby, a dog, you can enter that dog into the Halloween contest, dress up the dog, and she'll take the dog's pictures. You got to email her a picture. She'll take that dog's picture, put it in a random generator, and the best looking dog wins. I was the best looking dog last week or last month. Farm All Fanatic, good morning. Nice to have you here. That's right, I'm a special mutt. I do believe Dirty Dog Diggers is going to have a special contest for all fur babies sooner or later. So you'll be able to enter that one sooner or later. Just go to Dirty Dog Diggers and hit her bell. So when that does come up, you'll be able to put your little kitties in there. You're two little putty tats. Dog is from Mexico. No, I'm not from Mexico. All right there, Kevin. You have yourself a great day. Thank you for being here. It ain't no rig show. It's I won by. I was surprised myself. Hell, I didn't know I won till 2 days later. Somebody told me I won. It's on a random generator. I can take every person that's in here right now, put their name in a random generator, and hit the button, and I don't know who's going to win because that random generator automatically picks it out. It spins the wheel or it jumbles the names, and then it just throws one out. I need a bigger coffee pot. Hey, I have a bigger one, Gene. They sold a Bunn commercial coffee pot, and I wasn't there to buy it. I didn't see it, and then somebody bought it. But it was a two-potter commercial that you pour the water in, so you didn't have to have a line hooked up to it for $5. I wish I'd have known that. I'd have bought it. Yeah, should have entered 7 times. There you go. Take pictures of them all from there, junkyard. You know what you do, junkyard? Go to the Humane Society and start taking pictures of all the dogs, and then enter each one individually. All right, there, Chris and Claudine. You have a great day. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I really do. They don't like to go outside at all. Hey, we had a couple of cats that never went outside, man. They looked out the window and stuff, and you go take them outside, they just shake like hell. So, because they've never been outside. So, I had a cat about 20 years ago. Yankee Living, good morning. How are you doing this morning? Hopefully, you're feeling better. So, I don't know what it is. You don't feel good, then I feel okay. I don't feel good, then you feel okay. So, I'm getting, I'm having some serious um, stomach issues, man. My stomach has been doing flip flops for like since Friday, but it started before that. I ate a California medley vegetable, and it started working on me then. And then, um, it started to go away. Then all of a sudden, it just come back with a vengeance. And I have no idea what's going on, but um, it constantly is gurgling, and you can feel it moving. And so, but that's because I had that gastric bypass, so my stomach works a lot different than everybody else's. So, and it is kind of weird because I can actually feel, when you eat, I can feel the food in there and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I will. You guys are trying to poison me. Maybe I should just stick to good old fashioned collard greens. So, and I had a Polish kielbasa with a natural casing on it. And I don't know, maybe the natural casing isn't digesting or something. I have no idea, but time will tell. It is. I love the California medley. I love carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. I even like it when they put the pearl onions in it. Oh, I bet they are. Did you buy them? They got them ones that are seasoned in with turkey broth. I don't mind them, but they are kind of salty. So I'll tell you something that's good. Take some take some collard greens. First of all, you get yourself a nice little frying pan going. Put a little bit of grease in it. Cut up some skinless Polish kielbasa. Okay, cut it up into rounds. Fry that. Then pull them out of the pan. Put a little bacon grease in there. Cube up some potatoes. Fry those. Pull those out of the pan. Now put some collard greens in there and let those collard greens cook with a lid on there and let them steam and get, wilted and start to get, cooked. Throw some green beans in there and then cook those too. And then when those are almost done, throw the Polish kielbasa back in there and the potatoes back in there. Stir it up to get, mix it all together. Don't smash the potatoes up or whatever. And let it cook for a few more minutes to make sure everything's done. And then put that on a plate. I'm telling you what, you'll love it. Not too much Bama. So. Okay. What the hell did you do during the 70s and 80s that really got you down there? That's good for your soul. That's right. I will. Next time I do make that, I will make a video of it. My wife used to work at the cafeteria at the college, and then I would eat that probably 2 or 3 times a week because, it was just me here. It is good. I said, take some, get your frying pan and cut up some Polish kielbasa into rounds, into silvers or whatever you want to call them, and fry those up until they're done. Pull those out of the pan and leave as much grease in there as you can. Throw a spoonful of bacon grease in there, and then cut up some cubed potatoes and put them in there, or you can do sliced potatoes or whatever, and you fry them until they're done or almost done. Pull them out and leave the grease, as much grease as you can in there. And then put your collard greens in there, start cooking them, put a lid on there, let them steam, start to get wilted and start to get soft. Throw some green beans in there, start getting those cooked, stir them in, make sure they all get that bacon Polish sausage grease on them, let them get cooked. Then throw the potatoes and the Polish sausage in there, finish cooking it for a couple of minutes until you know it's done, and then just serve it. And I'm telling you, you'll love it. Salt and pepper, whatever you want to put on it, paprika, I don't know. Whatever condiment you want to put on it. Hot sauce. Oh, I can believe that, Yankee. Oh, I love pan-fried cornbread. I like pan-baked cornbread, too. The wife makes it in a cast iron skillet. It would be good with cornbread. So. You just go to McDonald's? Well, you can go to McDonald's. I'll take a home-cooked meal over McDonald's or any restaurant any day. Tonight we are having lasagna. We were going to do it yesterday, or she was going to do it Sunday and didn't get it done. She was going to do it yesterday, but we had everything going on with the dryer and stuff, and so we're gonna Shalom, Jewish Redneck Preppers. Nice to have you here. get you a sausage egg biscuit. So she's going to make lasagna today. So maybe she'll let me make a video of her making it.
Maybe I won't.
Maybe she won't.
Maybe you need to stay away.
Maybe I just need to stay away. Cornbread fritters. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh. Need to hide the camera and get her on video? That ain't gonna work there, Yankee. Huh. That sounds pretty good. Cat head biscuits, sausage with beef, and it's kosher. That's right. Wobbly on your lawnmower. I'll be doing live stream. We'll be able to say, gee, you trying to get me killed there, Yankee. Or visually impaired. So. Good morning, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. Good morning, Kim Pipe. Nice to have you here. Well, I know I'm not looking lovely as ever. What is it that you call me? Sexy beast?
Who did?
You.
You've lost your mind. You're an idiot.
I knew that would get a response. Oh, God. It's 749 timestamp. Yeah. Just let me know when you send that out there, Dirty Dog Digger, so I'll be expecting it, because sometimes, we like to watch for the mail because we think the neighbors are watching for the mail too. I don't have Ring to where I can see the neighbors walking up on the porch. Oh, yeah. The Beauty and the Beast. She's the beauty and I'm the beast. Y'all give me a minute. I have to go to the little boy's room. And I'll be back. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee while I'm gone. Feel free to talk about me behind my back. I know it will. I mean, I can't stop you because I know you will. I'll be right back. Let's see. Okay, Dirty Dog Diggers. Thanks for scoring points for me there. Good morning, Kelly Paulson. You're looking lovely as ever. I think I caught it up. It's $60 here if you don't have a seatbelt. So you guys are all getting out of it easy. $60 your first offense, $75 your second offense, $125 your third offense. Your fourth offense, I believe, can be $500 or 90 days. They can actually arrest you. Online poker. I never got into that online, video games and stuff. I never did. Even when I was younger, I never got into it. So. You don't have to wear seatbelts in Oklahoma if you got a farm tag. Try that here in Michigan. They'll show you exactly what that farm tag means. Nada. Don't mean nothing. If that vehicle has a seatbelt in it, you better have it on. So. But, we're in the great state of Michigan here, so. I've been popped a couple of times in no seatbelt. So it was an expensive venture. So. Now, if you have an older model vehicle with no seatbelts in it, now see, I had a '66 Pontiac Tempest, and it didn't have any seatbelts in it. I got pulled over one time with that, and they said, "Where's your seatbelt at?" I said, "What seatbelts?" "Well, you got to have seatbelts." I said, "No, this car doesn't have seatbelts." "Well, it should." And I said, "Hey, if you can find a hole on the floor it's supposed to be mounted to, because there is none. If it's the original seats, there was no seat belts, nothing. So. Well, gee, thanks, Sir Grizz. Yeah, you better have it on when you're moving. Before you're moving. Yep, put it on before you move. Now, I had our company, when I worked for a garbage company, had a rule you had to have a seatbelt on. Okay. I was inside the prison picking up a roll-off box. I picked it up went to come through the Sally Port. The Sally Port's where they open up the gate, you come in, they shut the gate, and they walk underneath your vehicle, they check it, and they, climb inside, they check it and everything. Then they open up the other gate and let you out. Well, as I was coming through the Sally Port, their gate opened up for me to come in. And I was coming in the Sally Port, they waved me in. Well, they waved me in, the gate went to the Sally Port, hit the end of the Sally Port where it's supposed to stop, broke the chain, and come sliding back at me and caught the back of my truck and ripped that 20-foot gate all to hell. Well, they wrote me up for not wearing my seatbelt from picking up that compactor and moving it to the Sally Port. That's because my boss back then was a prick. And I told him one day, I said, you know what my dream is? He said, what is your dream? I said, my dream is for you to live to be 150 years old. For you to lose all your physical faculties at the age of 65. So you just sit there and drool with a drool cup screwed to your chin. And your insurance runs out, so you have to live with your family that doesn't care two shits about you. That's what my dream is for you. That's because I like the guy. I really did. I liked him so well after he quit or he got fired. I worked for another company. He come wheeling in the parking lot and he got out of the car and I was fueling up my truck. He hopped out of his car like he owned the world. And I said, well, hey, Bill Cram. And you could have thought you heard him crap his pants right there. The ghost come back to haunt him. Now there was nothing holding me back from, letting him have it. Oh, he come over, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All Mr. Nicey, because he knew he didn't have the power of the company to keep him from getting his ass whipped. So, dirty Xmas cards every year. Yep, every load. So, I know you're supposed to wear your seatbelt, but I have to get in and out of the truck. When you're in the prison, you have to get in and out of the truck 20 times. There's no sense of putting on the seatbelt because you only move it 10, 12 feet, or you move it 20, 30 feet, or you move it 40, 50 feet. You don't go anywhere. And you don't go over a couple miles an hour. So. But, he was just playing to be a hard nose. The route supervisor and and the route manager, I don't understand this. I said, I don't either. How can you get in and out of a truck, 20 times? And you're expected to put your seatbelt on every time you get in just to move it 2 feet. So. You had to have it on while you're in the landfill. You had to have it on here. You had to have it on there. You had to have it on. You could back it out of the parking spot and take it to the fuel line, and you had to have it on. So, You're right. I tell you what happened. I worked for the third largest garbage company in the world. And one of their managers was a surveyor, certified surveyor. And he surveyed the landfill. So he put out stakes, how big the landfill is, the property line and everything, and where they could dig, and how far down they could dig, and how far back, and all this stuff. So they went back there and they dug and dug and dug, and they put the landfill out there, where it's supposed to be. Come to find out, the landfill was 12 feet on somebody else's property because this guy knew it all. They ended up paying this guy $2 million. Okay. Because they ruined his property right there. They paid him $2 million for that property, that 12 feet that they put his land on. And then they had to go in and put a barrier in between the landfill and his property so nothing could leach in there. So it ended up costing them $5 million. And you know what they did to that guy? You're going to say they fired him. No. They give him a promotion. So that's how it goes. The bigger the screw up, the better the promotion. So, yeah. All right there, Yankee. You have yourself a great day, man. Thank you for being here. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. So, you like them good stories? Yeah, isn't that something, Junkyard? The bigger the screw up, the better the promotion. No, but that's how it is. Like Chevy Chase on Christmas Vacation or whatever it is, where you're standing there in line and all these people walk by. Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? Ask kisser, ask kisser, ask kisser, suck up, ask kisser. That's how it is. So, that's right. You get the bragging rights on the bass. I have no idea what you're talking about, but was that Thundercat? Well, it was lightning this morning around 4:30. Not much, but it was lightning, just a little bit. So. You used a minnow for bait there, Bama? There you go. Lessons from a pro. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I think we all should just say to heck with it and go fishing. You got 12 people in here. I got 12. I got at least 12 fishing poles. Yeah, that's how big it was, huh, Grizz? It was too small for bait. That's right. Have you seen that movie coming out, Mega? That looks like that's gonna be pretty cool. Megalodon or whatever. just think things like that actually were alive. It's a good thing they ain't now. Well, we don't really know because we really don't know what's uh, 8,000 feet below us because we
So which county earthquake like
um, because we can't get down that far. So that's right. Just tie them to a rope in a tree, throw the jugs out. That way they just sit there and float. You'll catch something. Just start pulling them all in. Its shadow weighed 5 pounds. That's pretty cool there, Dirty Dog Diggers. Hopefully, I'll be able to go fishing next year. They are talking they're going to replace a knee in April, so hopefully I'm up and going by June because I'd like to go fishing.
Wow.
Huh? With a knee, I should be up and going by June.
You can't do anything. Sorry.
My story, Keith Harvey, you tell it the way you want to. Okay, if we're all going fishing and bam, catch anything, but at least I got a better view than the person stuck with Iron Dog. Yeah. I already need some, Grizz. I'm flat out of them right now. So I'm with Gene. I keep going to the funeral home, but they won't let me check them out. The teeth. Hey, they're not using them. If I could afford the dental insurance, I would get it and then get the plates, or I'd actually like to get the implants done. Gonna have to get that rear end changed. Yeah, try the nursing home. Yeah, go in there while they're sleeping with their mouth open. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. Come on, Mr. Grandpa Wilkerson. Get up and eat your apple. Okay. Dirty Dog Diggers has got it. Let me see. Go to her channel. Dirty Dog Diggers. There you go. That is a video for Hook Out to Mama Grits. That's a nice looking catfish. I'll have to watch that later. Hey, you're the bomb, diggity, diggity, diggity. Yes. I love catfish. I like fried catfish. Around here, there ain't too many places you can fish that the water's safe enough to, that you would think that you could catch a fish that'd be safe enough to eat. Some of our rivers are so dirty and polluted, it's, somewhere the fish are even alive. I remember when I was a kid, most rivers and streams you looked at, you could see clear to the bottom. Now you go and look at a river or stream, you can't see nothing. She does make good videos. Now, do you do? I didn't watch the video. Do you catch and release, or do you take them home and, for a better term, consume them? Grizz eat some 5-pounders. Okay. Yeah, for those you got to keep, especially when it costs the charger so much. A junkyard. I thought Grizz goes sewer carp fishing. Let's see, carp. Well, it's got the same letters. Maybe it's not spelled the same way. I don't know. Carp, crap, whatever. I dang sure won't eat any tilapia from China. So, and if you guys are wondering why, I'll tell you. Tilapia in China are raised in big ponds. But above them big ponds is chain link fence stretched out on top of it, suspended about 4 or 5 feet above it. And on that chain link fence, they have chickens. They raise the chickens up through there. They have, walkways that they can walk and stuff, where the people can walk in there. But the chickens are on chain link fence walkways or whatever. And they're in their cages. They're fed. And then they go potty. And when they go potty, it hits down below into the pond. And guess who eats the leftovers? The tilapia. The FDA, one of the members from the FDA was there, and he said there was no way that he was ever going to pass that. And the head guy from the FDA said it was perfectly okay. And this guy quit from the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, and he said he wasn't going to be a part of that. So, oh yeah, Chris tried to smoke some fish the other day. He just couldn't keep them lit. They were rolled up in newspaper. So, yeah, high protein. There you go. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm not going to eat something that's main diet is just doo-doo. Good morning, Carolyn. Want to be free. Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. It is called recycling. But it's not recycling in a healthy way. Well, if they did that, just think of everything else all the other stuff that would be put in here that isn't worth a damn to eat. WKAZZR, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. You're getting a foster dog Thursday? Well, that's cool there, Carolyn. So your foster dog is getting a foster mom. I do believe, Grizz, there ought to be labeling. And everything should be, labeled truthfully. They want to get rid of all this labeling because they don't want you knowing what's going into your food. So, in a lot of other countries, they don't have that, but they have standards. They have food standards or whatever. And that is a food standard here. Corporations shouldn't be allowed to put stuff into food that, rat poison and all this other, just to make food edible again. So, and they do. A small guy can't compete with the big corporations. But then again, if you want quality, you go to the small guy. If you want quantity, you go to the big guy. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But if you want quality food, you go to the good, the little guy. You have to pay more for it, but at least you're getting better quality. Huh. Puddles came to your stream this one? Yeah, it don't cost any more money to label. I don't understand that. They already know what's in it. All they got to do is print it. It don't cost that. Why, Leah, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in so long. I forgot what you look like. Good morning. You're looking lovely as ever. I am going to be leaving here in 3 minutes. I'm sorry about that, but I got to get out of here at 8:30. But it's nice to have you all here. So, where you been, Waiwea? I haven't seen you in 4 or 5 months, I think. Nice to have you here. Check out Waiwea. She's got 1,312 channel followers. Give her some channel love if you want. Okay, you're Sylvia. All right. Oh. I haven't got that one yet, but all right, Bama. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Bama says, I love you, Kathy. She loves you too. Hopefully everything goes great with your doctor's appointment. So you have a great day. Love you too there, Bama. Nice of you to be here. Well, that's good there while we're making videos. All right, everybody, it is 8:29. I got to get out of here in the next minute or so. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. I really do. Y'all, I enjoy it. I really do. It's pretty cool when we can all get together. Just none of us know anybody personally, or some of us might know some people personally, but most of us don't know anybody personally. And we can all get together, sit there and talk to one another, be civil, have fun, and just have a great day. It's kind of fun. I appreciate the time we spend together. I really do. I enjoy it quite immensely. But y'all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace be with you. Stay safe. And y'all take care, and we will see you tomorrow. You have a great one. Be careful. Thank you for being here.